If they wanted to, they would, you know? Therapy session. I'm overheating and I will do anything to cool down. This is what I've been training for. It is 40 degrees once again. Sorry for the jump scare, but it's 6:15 and I've realized I've just missed a walk with a friend and she's just had such a rough time. Like, we're meant to meet at 6 and I just completely forgot about it. Like, I'm someone that puts everything in my calendar, and she just messaged me. She's like, oops, I think you might be still snoozing. That's okay. Have a great day. I feel terrible. And it's always just like a little bit of a girls chat, like therapy session. Like, it's always so much fun. And I forgot. When I tell you, after I like woke up properly, I'm like, oh my God, I need to go and fix this. Like, I have slept through something that we both really enjoy, and that's a really shitty thing. And if someone's gone through a hard time and then you forget that you had planned something, that's not okay with me. So like, I quickly got dressed. I'm like, oh my God, like I sent her a Snapchat. I'm like, I'm coming for you, like stay on the beach. Oh my gosh, I just felt so bad. Like, I saw her car, I'm like, okay, she's still here. First beach wasn't there, second beach wasn't there. I'm like, okay. So I started running, and in my head, I was like, I just ran a 5K. And so this is what I've been training for. And I was like running to her. And then when I saw her, I was like jumping up and down. Like, she had already found like someone to walk with, because this girl knows everyone in the town. Like, she is so connected. And yeah, she found someone, and then the three of us like walked back together. She said that she had such a good morning. So I'm hoping I don't seem like such a terrible friend. But here is your sign. If they wanted to, they would. Like, if I didn't want to hang out with her, I would have just been like, like, see you next time. But I ran. I'm like, I want to make sure that she's okay. I want to make sure that she's having a good morning, so then she has a good weekend. And so I ran to her. If you have anyone in your life that is like not putting in the effort, like, if they wanted to, they would, you know? Anyway, I need to get ready for work because I basically need to leave now, and this, not barista outfit, this is more barista appropriate. I have about 10 minutes till I would like to be leaving. I knew I was going to regret not filling up the ice cubes yesterday, because we have these trays. So we have these trays full, and then we put them in this little bucket, and this bucket is normally full. And so essentially we have 2 lots of ice, because as you know by now, it gets quite warm here. But I didn't do that yesterday, and it's just so much easier to grab a handful and just chuck it in. I have the shopping list all done. I'm working Friday, Saturday and Sunday this week, which is a bit of a bummer, but I've got the shopping list written for Rowan, so he knows what to get. I need to wash the bedding. Don't really have time for that right now. I think I'm okay. I think I'm good. This is a long shot, but if you're watching this video and you are trained in like reactive dog behavior or like dog training or anything like that, do you know how, hang on, how am I going to word this? So basically, like, I pull up to the house and Ziggy is waiting patiently, like his tail's wagging, he's happy. And then Cosmo just like zooms in and is just so reactive, like not hurting him or anything, but just like, they're both just so loud when it comes to us getting home. Like, how, I don't know, I just don't know how to prevent that. Like, we have tried, I feel like we've tried everything, but I don't know, maybe we just need to go to classes or something. I feel like it just wakes up the whole neighborhood. The friend that I ran to this morning, she was like, it was the cutest thing seeing you today. You've totally made my day. I'm so glad I didn't let her down, because she is such a good friend to me. And if I was not a good friend to her, that would just make me feel so awful. So because I wasn't there, she went onto one of the beaches and she was collecting some shells. And I just saw that she has a whole jar of shells in her room and she was just adding it to the collection. And I think that's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna go. All my mornings are Mondays, so.
Hello my loves, welcome back to my YouTube. And it's wild, it's so emotional. It's like people online stand out and succeed.
It is currently 4 p.m. on Monday. I have been doing the absolute worst job at vlogging today. I literally vlogged my vinyl and I don't think I vlogged anything else. But I have just taken a break in my day to open the mail, and I'm so glad that I did, because like, are you kidding me? I don't think I wear blue very often, but I feel like I should. Like, this is also why I look so disheveled, but you can also hear my laundry in the background because I've done 4 loads today. I've been so out of it with everything. Today has just been a house reset day and I've just been running around doing absolutely everything. But yeah, it's 4 p.m. I decided to open the mail and it's like a halter back. This was my little treat to myself for doing my 5K the other day. I'm just so happy because I'm a little bit scared with bright colors, because obviously bright colors draw more attention to you and I don't do well with lots of attention out in public. Like I just don't like it. But I think this is my favorite thing I've ever worn. I used to work at a cafe and I met this girl literally one time, but she has a business and she sells lots of like baby products and activewear. Oh my god, my washing machine's about to take off. I just thought I'd come on and show you because I'm obsessed. I'll leave her website down in the description, but she also goes on TikTok live a lot, which I have been on a lot lately, but Cosmo is growling at me. Yes? We haven't been able to go outside to play today because it is 40 degrees once again. I'm having an awful time. I just cannot get cool. My aircon is on full blast. Like, this is why I'm putting my washing on at 4 p.m. because I know it's going to be dry by 5. Do you want to say hi? Oh, that was cool. Cosmo wants to say hi, guys. Oh, Ziggy wants a turn. You want to go? Ziggy also wants to say hi. But yeah, I thought I would quickly jump on while I have a few seconds to show you this gorgeous new set. I'm in love. We have chicken Caesar salad on the menu for dinner tonight. Oven on 180 for croutons. I feel like we always run out of mixed herbs, so every time I've gone to the shops lately I've just bought one and now we have like 4 unopened in the cupboard. That you?
Yeah? That you?
I feel like you misled me. You said you wanted 3 and then they didn't fit on the one plate, so I got you a second plate and now I'm getting got for it.
I wanted 2 spread out over 3 wraps.
But if you have
Like
small
the
wraps,
equivalent of 2.
I don't want you to go to bed hungry.
No, the equivalent of what my normal 2 is, like amount of filling,
Yeah.
but on 3 wraps.
Well, how am I supposed to fit 3 wraps on the one plate? That's why I gave you 2 plates. I did that, but then all the filling didn't fit.
Because there's too much filling. The filling normally fits.
Well, how much chicken is too much chicken? This is probably not interesting to anyone but me, but I did 4.7 Ks this morning, which is weird because when I looked at my watch after my run, it said 4.3, whereas here it says 4.7. I did 4.7 Ks in 34 minutes and 52 seconds, and my average pace was 7 minutes and 24 seconds per kilometer. So considering I've only done 5Ks and this one was 4.7, not bad. I'm quite happy with that. I didn't actually use the runner app this time. I figured since Runner got me up to the 5Ks. I'm like, okay, let's try and do it on my own. So I just did it with my watch today. So there was no prompts. There was no like, stick to your pace, go faster, go slower, halfway there, 1 kilometer. Like there was no talking to me, which I don't know how I felt about that. But yeah, these are my running stats for today. This also has heart rate on it, which Runner didn't have. And I don't know if 157 beats per minute is good. I'm guessing that's quite a high heart rate. Hey, boys! No! They're just doing their thing. You don't have to bark at everything. That is what my days consist of constantly, because we're in a bit of a rowdy neighborhood and there's always some form of like screaming or yelling or just like weird noises going on, and the dogs don't really know what's going on. So yeah, at every little scream, they just bark and run outside and continue barking. So that's great for me. Again, if anyone works with like reactive dogs or like training and behavior, if you have any tips for me, any tips at all, please leave them in the comments, because I feel like we are at our wits' end. We feel like we've done everything except go to an actual in-person trainer. Anyway, I'm gonna go for a shower. I always leave my hair wash days till after my run. She's literally staying still. That's how gross it is. I feel like this may be the exact same spot as the last clip, but we're just gonna roll with it. It is now currently nighttime. It is 6:15 and we're gonna make dinner. And it has just been one of those days where you just laze around in an old shirt, you don't do anything to your hair, and you just feel good and comfortable, and you're not here to impress anyone, you know? I also feel like I filmed a lot of cooking this week for some reason, but I have an exciting ingredient to show you. So last week really got me thinking that I don't really have any go-to ingredients or spices or pots and pans and stuff like that, and I'm cooking maybe like 5 nights a week, so it would probably be good to have some favorites. And I've picked up this Mingle taco seasoning. This one is going to be a game changer. It's proudly Aussie made, it's gluten-free, no added sugar, like it's just good stuff. So everything I'll be using for dinner tonight is pretty much from Aldi, and then we have our gorgeous seasoning from Woolies, white mini wraps, baby cos lettuce, cucumber, tomato paste, garlic aioli, and what's left of a red onion will not be going on mine, but will be going on Rowan's, and the Mexican Fiesta taco seasoning. While the mince is cooking, we set the mood. This Mingle seasoning tasted so much better than the regular taco seasoning. Plus it's Aussie made. There were like 3 of these circle options in Woolies and maybe like 4 packet options for like bigger meals. But on their website, they have so many options. They've just got pages and pages of flavors. Boys, you haven't done business. That was the boys not wanting to do their last wheeze. In Woolies, there's maybe like 6 options, but on their website, there are so many options to choose from. I'll leave a link down below, and if you do click the link, I do get a small commission, and it basically just lets them know that you've come from me. But yeah, I would highly, highly recommend you go check out Mingle seasoning, because this one, I honestly wasn't even going to pick up the camera today because it is really hot once again and I'm in a really bad mood because of it. But I did just want to show you what I am marinating the chicken with for tonight's dinner. I'm going to be using the Mingle lemon and herb barbecue seasoning. So I've just got 2 chicken breasts here. I'm going to cut them in half and I'm just going to put this all over them, and I'm going to marinate that in the fridge till dinner time. It's about 1:30 right now, so it will sit in the fridge for roughly 5 hours. And then I'm just gonna pop it in the oven with some roast veggies. If you wanna check out the massive range of Mingle stuff, I'll leave the link down in the description, and that link just basically lets them know that you've come from me. And yeah, I just get a small commission if you make an order. So that would mean the absolute world to me, but this looks so good. This was one of the ones that I got in store, but there's like
There's like 6 options in store and maybe close to like 40 on the website. Like I would highly recommend just, you know, going through. They also have sweet ones, like ones that you can put on popcorn and stuff. I think I'm gonna buy one of those because imagine like salty caramel flavored popcorn. Wouldn't that be amazing? Anyway, I'm gonna marinate this chicken and I'll probably talk to you tomorrow because it is hot once again. This probably looks so funny, but I don't care because I'm overheating and I will do anything to cool down. If you are ever in this same situation, grab a Chucks cloth, wet it, wring it out, and put it in the freezer and just like put it on your neck and on your head and also the bottoms of your feet because it is like the only form of relief, but it only lasts for 30 seconds. Well, it depends how hot it is, but here it only lasts for 30 seconds until it's warm again. And so then you need to put it back in the freezer. My sleep last night was so interrupted because it was so hot. Like I checked the weather and it was still 32 degrees at at the time of night where it was meant to be the coolest. I know I've just been harping on and on about the weather, but my body just can't handle it. Like it's physically shutting down. I don't know how people do it. Everyone else here is also in the same boat though, because the heat hasn't gone on for this long here in like 80 years. So this is like a very rare thing. Like we're in April right now and I am sweating through my days. Like cold showers aren't even cold because the pipes are so hot. Like the water coming out of the tap is hot even when it's on the cold setting. Anyway, that's my weather report for the day. I hope your day is better than mine today. This is the start of me Snapchatting every little bit of my life with you because I'm very excited to be sharing more of my life with you. Ready? This part might be the part. So I wake up in the morning and I step outside. Thank you so much for coming along with me for another weekly vlog and I will see you next week. Also, this is my favourite song at the moment.